As I was doing research into pixel art animation, I decided to play one of them old Pokemon games to study the sprites that it has and see them in action. So I went to Google and I researched the best Pokemon games, and since they are all in 3D now, it had to be one of them old ones, and I chose Pokemon Emerald. And wow, this turned from research to probably changing my life, since I'm now super obsessed with Pokemon. I'm watching the anime starting from Indigo League. I re-downloaded Pokemon Go, and every other day I would go out early in the morning and catch Pokemon for the at least an hour, and I now finished the Emerald, and I will start Platinum and or Leafy Game. I don't know. What do you think? I will stream them definitely on the channel. Now for a little backstory. I, just like all 90s kids, grew up on Pokemon, but mostly the anime, not the game. I never played Pokemon games. The most I did was start a game on my older brother's Game Boy when I was like 8, but I didn't understand anything since it was in a different language. As I was an Arab kid, I didn't yet speak English until I was like 13 or 14. But I still enjoyed Pokemon movies, specifically the Pokemon movie Deoxys, Pokemon Forever, and is it the first Pokemon game with Mewtwo? Well, I enjoyed these, I loved them. They left a mark, especially Pokemon Forever. It left a mark on me for life. I adored it when I was a kid and cried when that nature Pokemon died, if I remember correctly. But to be honest, what stopped me from playing Pokemon more than it being a Nintendo exclusive is the community. Because every time I try to talk to a Pokemon fan in the past, I always get with actually, like, you didn't know that Pikachu can evolve, or you didn't know that the Elite Four exist and you have to beat them before the champion. So it just feels gatekeepy to me, and that always kept me from playing it. But now that I'm 26, I can just pick a game and play it and share my thoughts on the internet too. And wow, my experience with Pokemon Emerald. Where do I begin? Okay, let's start with the title screen and the start animation. Wow, game developers back then really mastered pixel art and pixel art animation, and especially Pokemon. There is no one better than making you crave playing it like Pokemon. It's just a starting animation, but wow, it was so good. Then when I started, I was so surprised with its level design. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's an RPG, or specifically a JRPG. It's a typical one, but instead of just fighting monsters, you collect them. And it's fun. So I did play it as an RPG for a whole hour. I would battle Wormble with my Mudkip just to raise it by few levels, because I didn't know what to expect. I never played Pokemon before. So on the first town, I raised my Mudkip from level 2, I think, to level 8, and boy, was it grueling. Fight, then to the Pokemon Center, then back to fight, and again to the Pokemon Center. I was grinding so hard. After that, oh boy, it was super worth it, because I was destroying every Pokemon that I would meet in the wild, because my Mudkip was forged in the fire of the fields of Old Town, and now No one could have stopped me, not any gym leader, until I met her. So here I am now, on Route 119, making my way through the thick grass and heavy rain, only to meet her there, waiting for me on that bridge. She called herself a forest ranger, but she was more than that, and I did not see what was about to happen. Me, being the good Pokemon trainer that I am, I have hardened my Mudkip and evolved it to a Swampert level 50. And here I am facing this ranger with her Roselia. Another weak Pokemon for my Swampert to stomp. Go Swampert and use Water Bubble! What? How? My Swampert lost? How? How can this be? That's impossible! How? Roselia, I hate you, I hate you! Oh, Torkoal, avenge your brother, burn her! I won! I defeated Roselia. But at what cost? All my Pokemon have fainted, and my Torkoal only has 20 HP. I have to run. And run I did. Every time I meet a wild Pokemon from halfway through 119 to Marvel City, and thank God for Revive. If I didn't have Revive, my Gyarados, I would have been stuck, because my Gyarados is the only Pokemon who is water type to have Surf. I could have done it with Mudkip, but I prefer Mudkip is for my offensive, like every time I fight a Pokemon. Gyarados is for Surf and Dive and Waterfall. So all my Pokemon were fated, and that's when my hatred toward grass Pokemon started. Any grass Pokemon I stumble upon on my journey, I would use Torkoal to face them so that they burn for the mistake of being born grass. Fuck you, grass Pokemon. Which is why I love Pokemon so much. The levels or towns were so well designed. The game grows with you as you play it. It feels like it was customized to your experience. Like you start like a typical JRPG, but from those days on your mother's house. But as you progress, you keep unlocking more and more. It's like the world got bigger. It keeps getting bigger as you play. For example, when I unlocked Surf for the first time and discovered that I can explore the sea, I literally went to sleep with a smile that day. And when I unlocked Fly, oh man, I had to stop playing for a moment. It's just a game. It's just a game mechanic to fast travel, but man, this game aged so well. Much more than most games from the 2010s. And the lore, oh my god. Okay, wait, let's stop for a moment. The lore is okay, but I love how it's centered around routes and regions, like how ghost Pokemon are centered on Mount Pyre. I think that's how you spell it, Pyre. But to be fair, it's a monster collecting game, and my only criticism of it is the final part. The game where you can challenge the elite, that part, it's fun, but by then you have exhausted almost all the available resources. The game gives you money You can challenge the old challengers throughout the game again. Not at any time. They have to like call you first. And you can sell items, but once you sell all the items, that's it. The items are finite. So you kind of have to grind more. And like the PP up item being finite, very finite, I understand. But the other items, come on. And the money, I don't know. Once I finish the game, I actually kind of see why, but when I was like grinding in the end, it was a bit of a drug. It's not really that much fun. You have to wait for the trainers to call you again, the challengers, so they challenge them again, or you have to challenge the Elite Four again and again, get money and lose again and again until you are ready. And this brings me to the last thing I want to talk about, which is what's next. Because from what I see on YouTube, Pokemon peaks with Black and White for whatever reason. And I heard Scarlet and Violet are meh, and I can't see how it would I can't actually see how it would reach this point. Because Pokemon is a monster collecting game at its core, so if you change too much, you might mess it up. And the OG Pokemon came out like in 1996, while Emerald came out in 2005. And the supposed peak was in 2010. That's 14 years of greatness, and now it's been 28 years since the OG Pokemon. So yeah, I see now why it would get repetitive, but hey, I didn't play them yet, and I'm streaming them all on this channel, so the VODs should be there. Oh shit, I realized I can't play the music, but I will figure something out. Well, that's all I have to say today, and hopefully I will see some of you all on my Pokemon streams. And I'm planning to make world building videos where I will make 3D models of the towns and routes of the different regions to like explore the lore. But that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Next time, I mean.